What's up, y'all? I feel like it's been a long time since we've been here. It's been 2 weeks. We had to take a break because Dina wasn't feeling well. She's over at another live right now. She should be coming in soon. But I have missed my sons. I have been talking about my sons. And I am ready to episode because that stall. Oh my gosh. It's just like I remember how much I just had this taste for her, like for so long, and so I can't wait to talk about her. So let's just get into things. Dina can just jump in when she get here because I'm ready to talk about it. So yeah, so this episode is called The Better Half. Hey, should we receive 2 episodes? We should, but we didn't have enough time for that. I just want to go in order so we don't get ahead of ourselves. But we'll get there. We just easing it on through. And that's fine and dandy. BB, don't be cutting up tonight. I feel like you about to start. Look at you. Shouldn't be receiving 2 episodes. Don't start, BB. And Gina, aka Christina.
I'm sorry, it was getting a little heated over there. Whew.
Jeez, it was hectic over there.
Man, I looked up. I was like, "Where Confessions going?" I'm like, "Oh, I need to go too." Like, oh, I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shoot, time 10 o'clock. Shoot, time to go. I wasn't even paying attention, but yes. So welcome back. So glad you are back.
Everyone. I missed all of y'all.
So glad you are back because we missed you too. We were gone, so woo, we had a break, but that's fine because now we can be well rested for this big stall.
I can't stand that hoe.
I can't stand this hoe with a passion. She get on my nerve. And she really put her mark in this episode, though, because this episode was called The Better Half. And you saw Star going on throughout the whole entire episode, talking to the old ladies, if you will. So,
and the only way it went like the both ways, I guess, for they always say this is my better half, but when she was trying to pit Luann and Otto against each other.
Yes, that was a messy situation.
I'm like, how are you done? The love that Otto and Luann, you should have did your research. They're you know how she's like, oh, I know you did this and I know you did that. But I think sometimes there's stuff that they just don't know how to stuff that ain't written down, because somebody should have told her that the love between Luann and Otto and the love that Otto got for the club is unmatched.
Well, see, Star is just really full of herself, as you can tell, and she just thinks that the wits of her can outdo whatever, and she goes around like she thinks she's 2 steps ahead of you, and she don't realize who she's better matched really with Sam Crow,
right?
And she really underestimated them from the get-go, and that was her problem. Not only did she underestimate them, but she underestimated their women, because none of them women folded,
not a one.
Even though she
she got close.
He didn't help her. She rat, but I knew she wouldn't go do that. She's ready to get out, because she definitely proves her loyalty in the future, though. I say that. But
yeah, so yeah, she was close. She was stressing, but you know what I'm saying. It's all good.
Yeah, I know Kurt plays Otto, but that man scares me. You know what though? I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
I'm sorry. I just read Lady V comment. I'm sorry, that shit's hilarious.
Oh my god! But anyway, to me, Anna was cute to me. So hey, before everything started happening to him, like this first season, Otto was cute to me. I can dig it. Like our first time seeing him, I was okay. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. But yeah, so yeah, like she ate that shit. She ate that shit all the way. But so she thought she was clever. Like I said, she thinks she's so fucking clever. So when she went, she talks to Donna first, and you see how she played with Donna. She knows
Oh
the
yeah,
whole
the
thing.
heartstring on the kids and the job and the money. And of course the feds and them type, they be on some try, they always want to throw the, CPS kids, whatever family stuff, and try to make it seem it's way worse than, it really is, trying to figure like, you're going to get scared into, giving up information before, or, it's time. That's a scare tactic. You know what I'm saying? They like, okay, we're going to hit up all these people and see if we can get enough to go a little bit further. But I mean, they have a lot on them already. They just need people to start corroborating the bullshit that they got.
Exactly.
Because
But
it's not a true case yet.
But I was surprised when she went to Cherry though, and Cherry didn't fold because she knew to this.
Right.
Her and Half Sack just got together, made it official. Even though she's been around for a while, but still.
Yeah, when she not new. She was 3 years in at the Indian Hills.
Right.
She didn't seen some things that she ain't told on.
She better, but she should know that could have went either way when she said, if y'all don't help me. They could have just done with her.
They could have unalived her ASAP.
Let her have said that to Clay.
She would have been gone. Gone.
She would have said that to Clay. Clay would have went up in that jail and freed them. It would have been a whole that mess to Clay. She wouldn't have said that to Clay. That's real. But she should know better. Don't say nothing like that. Let Terry talk to Jimmy too. Yes, that was you. I mean, they had to bury the hatchet. I mean, you don't want to go around being in fear of skateboards flying at your nose all your life, especially if you're about to be within range of this woman on a normal basis now. You know what I'm saying? So it's about time you get cordial. She gonna be on that level as Gemma. Gemma needs to be the not mentor, but example, if you will, of how it's done. You the president, so you the first lady, basically. So you got to show them how it's done. So she had to bury the hatchet with her, but she'll never trust her, though. I mean, you slept with her husband, her man.
Jenna don't trust nobody.
To get it wet. So that was a real stinger for her.
Yeah, and Gemma don't trust nobody.
No, she don't. Exactly. Yeah, so it is what it is with that. She thought that she thought that she could. Okay, no, hold on. Let's go here first. So, yeah. Yep, that's Luann, right? Yep. So she talks to Luann too, and that is the thing. She did the most research she could. See, all she knows is what's on paper. Star don't know all the other stuff, and that's where she gets caught up at. These women know what to do. These women know what to say. You don't think these women have been trained or told what to say at this point in time? Like, what does she actually think she's gonna get? Nothing.
She ain't gonna get nothing.
But she's just a creepy bitch because this right here. Look how creepy she is. This is when she was in on Tara. Met up with Tara at her job.
Hey, you got bots. You need to get rid of these bots.
Say what? Oh, Lord. What the heck is going on?
Did you get him?
I got one.
I think it was the same one. It was just one site that they posted 3 times.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me. Why won't let me?
Well, I don't see him in the chat over here no more. So I think they gone.
I was trying to erase it from mine. Because I still see it. I don't want to see.
Get their name off the screen. We ain't trying to give them no credit. They don't pay no bills around here.
My thing is jabbing. Okay. Looking like Pennywise. I know that's right. She do look scary. She looks beyond scary.
Yeah, it's something definitely wrong with her. She ain't wrapped too tight.
Okay. Why is my thing is lagging a little bit? Okay. I think it's fine now. So yeah, I mean, and I ain't gonna lie, this I never realized it watching it before, but this scene, but I think Star kind of got a little stiffy for Gemma, right?
Yeah, I can believe it.
You know, the way she was up on her, she was looking like, yeah, I hear that. Because even though we see Star and Hell have their thing, we later find out that Star plays for the other team. So,
right, you know, and I believe it. I believe it because and I think Gemma felt her energy too because she was like, "Well, if you want me, you know where I live."
Exactly. So it's like you already know. But like I say, everybody wants Gemma. And Gemma knows it. That's what Gemma plays on. They've been wanting her since high school. Do I mix her up with someone else I thought Star was a lesbian? Then they showed her in Junior Sheriff. Yeah, they showed her in Hell Hunting last episode. So later we're gonna see in I think season 2, we find out she played for the other team. Yeah.
That is correct, Lady B. She does not care who takes care of the box.
No. I guess a mouth is a mouth. A tongue is, some men are like it is what it is. Saul uses that cookie to the best of her abilities. She may not get the best info, but she is getting pleasure using it. That she is. I mean, some of us got to use what we got to get what we want.
Right, that part.
You got to come with it somewhere, one way or another. I mean, what are you going to do? Period. So, Opie finally got paid for D. He came home and he slapped that money on the table. He was like, this should take care of this. 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 But all was too late. Donna got all of her shit together. She was like, I'm leaving. I can't do this no more. Like, I didn't think she wasn't going to. I thought she was going to stick out a little bit longer like damn. But Donna meant what she said, I guess. He's like, look, you basically chose the club over me and the kids, your family. So I'm out because I definitely choose my kids first.
Right.
Period. What is she going to do? What you laughing at, Lady V?
Laughing at Stahl, BB comment about Stahl and her misinformation.
But yeah, so when she came to church, she took in Sherry. And so that's when Sherry had to just instigate her like really to the fullest. And we find out that, Sherry had a situation that she don't ran away from already before. So we find out she in her situation with someone from her past, and then a whole dog situation, and it was her dog, and it's just a mess. And the man is no longer alive, I believe. So it's like, what's her story for real? Cause she really been doing some things. But she around the right people to get for some protection now, whatever happens her way. But so what had happened was with her though, by the end of this episode, she had to end up, fleeing away because they was going to extradite her back or damn near to wherever she was
to
from.
Nevada. They was going to take her back to Nevada.
Yeah, like it was going to be a wrap for her. Like really. Y'all, was y'all offended? I was when Opie had to ask for his money in order to pay.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, there was no waiting period on the payout. Like, why ain't I get my money the same day then?
You see, and that's what I'm saying. Clay is just a sick asshole, and I think he probably knew that maybe possibly he didn't pull the trigger, or who knows.
It don't matter who pulled the trigger. You send 3 men to do a job. The job gets done. They all come back.
And that's all that matter. Yep, that should have been the end of it. Period. Point blank. Period. But you know how Clay is, and Clay is a mofo. So what you gonna do? Because he's always on some other stuff. OP didn't deserve that money. He didn't do what he was supposed to do. Look, I have a moment for OP at this moment. It kind of reminds me of what you call it on Set It Off. I need that money. Like, I need that money. Like, don't do me like this. I'm hurt. I'm part of this club. I was there. Period. Yeah. I tried, but I need this money, Brother, can you spare a few? Shit.
Right. But I'm just saying, at the same time, they did the job, and you send 3 people to do a job. The money was going to be split 3 ways, regardless who was the actual shooter.
Right.
So pay me.
Because that cost on anything, and gets 20,000. The getaway driver 25,000. It's not like it's measured out by what you did. Everybody gets the cut. You're splitting it down however it's cut, and whatever goes to the club that's left after whatever, or basically goes to Bobby because he's the treasurer, so he handles all of that. So there you go. So I mean, and he was there. He was a body. Period.
Exactly.
He deserved it. He needed. Shoot, he needed more than all of them. Hasn't he suffered enough? He just got out of jail. He needed. Shit.
Right. And he got 2 kids.
Exactly. He needed more than everybody. Shoot, at this point. So damn, let him get a cut. Let him get a little something. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. He gonna pay back his due. Yeah, Bobby didn't mind anyway. Exactly. Shoot, give him his cut. Period. And that's all that. Look that, and that's all there is to that. He deserved it, no matter what. I mean, look, he was there. He was about that life. He was trying. He had all his intentions. You know, he still helped get her out. He did his part. Luann was serious as hell. So this is what Jax had to tell Luann, because Luann had to give him figured how to do it. Remember, Otto had worked out that conjugal visit, whatever. He was like, Luann, when you go see Opie, whoop whoop whoop, tell him all of this. You know, don't rat. You know, he ain't gonna rat, but tell him everything that's going on so he know what to do. You know, and so he did that so he could, give her that. She wouldn't do what she had to do. I agree. Now I agree with you there, BB. The guys usually seem to be occupied with stuff outside the club, that there's no room for distraction in the street life. Yeah, period. I love his movie, but he was a liability. I mean, he trying to be in. That's the whole thing. He trying to be back in. At first, he was wishy-washy. But now he trying to get back in because he know that's the only way he gonna make a living. That's his only way. He can't be doing that little stuff he was doing. He got to make money. And he deserves to make money. He did that time. Shoot, he is deserving. So give it to him. I love Bobby Mother than his shows.
I used to think that same thing.
He had the dirtiest jeans on the show. Well, maybe it wasn't that they was dirty, but maybe... at one point in time, that was the look.
The grungy, dirty look.
It makes you look dirty and run down and wrecky and all that stuff. That's where the ripped jeans now come from. Make it look like it's old, and worn out. But, yeah, I think that was just his look. I mean, Bobby always kind of looked like he may have skipped a day of showering. He ain't ever clean.
A day, just a day.
The only time he was clean is when he was Elvis.
I'm just saying,
he looked better as Elvis. He looks way more cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, shit. I just had that experience with some work blue jeans. They didn't look clean out the washer. But they're just staying attention. Yeah, and Bobby don't look like the type who quick to rush to a store and pick him out some new blue jeans. He probably don't have the mugs for as long as he can remember. And that's why they look like they do. They have been standing the test of time. And that's just how they look. They probably just as old as him. The way
right, they're probably trying to walk to the washing machine by themselves, though.
Maybe a couple of days. Maybe. Exactly. Bobby looked like he took a bath if it was for a holiday or maybe a birthday. Like really special days. He do not look like he is. But no, as much and as hard and as big of a shit he can take, though, he better be washing his ass. So, because time and time again, we hear about how good of a shit he could take. See that they had to get a whole entire septic tank in for this mug? Because he clogged up everything because of going big logs. So, no, he better be washing his ass. Shoot. All of that coming out of him, he better. That's on everything. What was this? Oops, I'm just going through. Oh, yep. And it was this episode. This was the episode that we saw them
Yes,
time. good old time. And Jax caught him. Like, she was like, gotcha, bitch. Gotcha. Like, aha. Aha. Got one on you. And that's what you get. Kid got slipping. Now you don't let these people don't escape. But Unser was there to help, of course. And Unser the whole time, he just felt like he was just happy to be there. He felt more a part of the game for once. He was in the club. He was chilling.
He was trying to put his little vote up, and Clay was like, "Put your hand down."
No, it was for me when he said that Happy seems like a really nice fella.
Don't piss off Happy. That's one thing you don't want to do.
You have no idea. You Usher, none. Is there some issue on yours? It's the same issue on Yellowstone. If anybody watches that, Recipes Path to the Pat as Bobby's only. There's dark blue in the stains. Dirt still shows up. And I just think that's just a look. I see a lot of older white gentlemen wearing those type of jeans. Like, it's common. I've seen it. I see it a lot. And it really be the white older maintenance men I be seeing at the jobs I be at, places I be at. I don't know what that's about. It looks like the type of jeans Donald Trump would wear if he wore jeans. Let's be real, Bobby don't white. He better.
Lord.
He better white really good. Because if he don't white, like, you can't touch nothing around me. No, thank you. Nah, Bobby, let me stop. Bobby cool.
I would not be one to wash his drawers as much as he be in the bathroom.
Right. So now Hell got a hold of some sketches of a witness don't made out Bobby and Opie, as you see. So now they know who it really is. Well, they knew from the beginning, but now they got more evidence, a sketch that shows what they're about, and they know something had went down when they went and got that man. So yeah, back to this. Gemma and Sherry here having a moment, and which is really weird because you just hit me with a skateboard last week, and now you're hugging me goodbye and sending me off into the abyss to be whatever I need to be away from the club. BB wrong for putting his business out there like that. I mean, Bobby wipes. That ain't. No, it's okay because that ain't Bobby's business. Bobby wipe. We ain't gonna do Bobby like that. We ain't gonna do Bobby Elvis like that, y'all. He needs
not to Bobby Elvis. Did you just change the man's name to Bobby? So
wrong. Y'all is so wrong. No, we is not gonna do that. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, so this is really cute and sad because it was like finally seeing them have a real girlfriend boyfriend moment, and he looked so happy. Zach looked so happy that, and she looked so happy to finally be chosen. And it was bittersweet because she's got to leave. And so she ends up giving him a little something to remember her by. And they're just, being all coochie with each other. And it's just so cute. But we know it's bittersweet because now she got to go. He done finally found him a girl. And she done finally got chosen after being around for all this time, and now she got to up and leave. So she's got to go.
I hate the way that shit works. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you finally find your person, and then now you got to go.
Right. I'm so tickled right now. Yeah, she sure never got chosen. Orange is the New Black. What? Oh, that's right. That's right. She did end up on there. I forgot for a second.
Mhm.
Duh. But yeah, so that was really this. So yeah, it was goodbye for them. And it was really a cute moment. But you know what was really also a defining moment, which happens to be like a really popular still from part of the series, is this. I mean, okay, that's a very bad picture of Tara's eyes, so we're not gonna think about that. But Tara and Gemma side by side. Now, this is, actually seeing them together in like a moment of, okay, these are two of like the first ladies and the vice first lady, whatever you want to say, you know, head to head, side by side. It's kind
Right.
of like you saw that Tara was actually in there now. There was no
She's definitely in there with the.
when you see them, when you see her actually. So it's like she is completely in at this point. There's no turning back. She has, you know, she knows right when they got home. So it's like she is ain't even put a question on Jacqueline said it in that context yet, but it's coming up very soon. Might be next episode. But yeah, she is definitely, his old lady now. You answer to her for him at this point now, from now on. So yeah, this right here, with Stahl and Otto finally meet face to face again, and she comes with, the deal that they had made or whatnot, and she comes in with the fact that she's make this deal. She's got land, have your time, whatever. So he knows he's gotta do what he can to shut everything down. Make it so all the deal is just scratched, even though, but he had to still take the deal right then and there because he needed to have that time with Luann so she could get the message to him. So he ends up signing it's just like, okay, deal's cut. Now give me my woman. But she ends up coming at him like, oh yeah, well, the camera's got to stay on and this is that and the third. Sorry, that's all I could do. So think again. She thought she got one over on Sam Crow. She always thinks she can. And so he come back at her like, okay, I got something for you, bitch. Bow, 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 bow. He busts her head into the table like a good 4 or 5 times. Otto was not playing. He did not come today about none of it. And it was such a relief moment. I'm like, she ain't unalive, but they did get that hoe. It just gave me tingles to see that happen. Dina, what is going on over there with you? You got
Stop this.
Oh. I'm like, she is so distracted by something. It is Kidmar. That's her dog. Yeah. So yeah. So this was just beautiful. Okay, just absolutely beautiful. Yes, look at that. Look at that. He did her good. Like, she deserved everything she got. Even though I felt like it might have been just a bit much, but she deserved it. She got everything she came for. That was what owned her that day, okay? So now it's all good. So Autumn got in with Luann. She gave him the message. What was the message? Hold on. I ain't looked at my notes the whole time. But hold on. What was the message exactly that she gave him? Because she was ready. She had it. They told her exactly what to say. I'm like, hold on. What? Help follow. You know, I never freaking out any of my notes. I've got like 3 years of notes in my thing. So it's just like, really, I've got too much. Okay. I forgot. What was we talking about? What Stahl had what? See, I don't forgot what I was looking for. That quick. Y'all, I've been drinking. I gotta forgive me. Oh, don't play about Luann. No, he don't. No, he don't. Oh, yeah, what Otto said to Luann. Thank you, lady. Yep, what I'm looking for. Otto tells her it turns came off.
Kimber ain't got no home training. I'm sorry, y'all.
You are right.
Apparently, he wanted to steal the show or something. I'm so sorry.
Yes, 2 minutes of a conversation. Luann tells Otto about the RICO case. That's what it was, the RICO case, and how they're trying to use that against him. The RICO case, she tells her he made a deal and she's good. Yeah, and she asked if he read it. She said, Callie will know if they were out. Yeah, they will know if he read it or with all that good stuff. If he did, if she gets out. And so she was, what about, he said, he'll handle that. Don't worry. I'll get the message to the MC. So that is, so that's what, thank you. See, lady, you there for me. Yeah, totally. Funny. There you go. What's this HTF? Yep. You had it right, PB. See, look at your mind. You good, PB. You real good. Who's working together? Well, now, only people that's working together is Hale with the Charmer department. That's all she's working with now. She's not working with anyone else. But so now, after he did what he did to Stahl, everything's off now. So he got what he needed to say to Luann. Luann gave him the message. He did what he had to do, and everything's cool. And it reminds me now. From the very beginning of this series, Otto has done so much for the club, even behind bars. Like he has the worst storyline out of everyone because he spent his whole entire storyline behind bars. He never got out, not once. Never. And I was like, wow. This whole time, he stays in prison the entire series. Oh, I think so. Oh, I thought ATF said the FBI wasn't needed anymore, or one of the two.
But wasn't Cone FBI or was he ATF?
He was ATF, and so was she. That's how she knew when she came about him. That's how she knew more information about him when she came, because she's ATF. They both ATF, I believe. So I don't know, but possibly. I mean, the Suns are wanted heavily, so why not?
Right.
Why not? It's just one more help. The more the merrier.
Like that one song talking about, I'm wanted in so many counties.
Right. So at this point, I guess whoever gets to him first. But I guess one has to override, though, because there has to be a camaraderie of ethics of some sort, how that goes, I feel. But I don't know. I don't even know how that goes. But it don't matter. They need to be worried about they jinky ass people because Cone wasn't shit, Stall ain't shit. Like who's straight in the ATF?
Nobody. They all underhanded.
Both of them was whack. So that's what that's what Sam Crow's up against. Sam Crow do look like the good guys in this particular situation because they pretending to be good guys and be assholes. They ain't just pretending. They a club. They're a motorcycle club. They're not a gang. Okay? They're not a gang. Don't call them that. They're a motorcycle club. Get it right. So, yeah. I mean, what can you do? But see, although she don't give up that easy. That's the thing. And she hates to lose. And so this whole entire situation that basically Otto did cause, like she knows at this point she wants to bury as many Sam Crow members as she possibly can at this point.
Yeah, she is definitely out for blood. I mean, she was already out for blood, but she want bodies upon bodies right now. She's gonna make sure she trying to lock up your grandma at this point.
Like she trying to lock up the next 4 generations at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's no go. But I understand how you gonna do me like that. I'm got MFATF up in here.
Right, but he so let her know like this is what it is.
Like the connections I got, but shoot, you just don't know. In prison, it's the high prisoners who's really in charge up in there. You don't understand that. Like you got to work with a system up in there. So jail is completely different. Prison is completely different. So she needs to act like she should know better. She should definitely know better. Yes, they are all whack. Exactly. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, who trained y'all? Who are y'all training? Like, I would hate to see that. I won't never see neither one of them. Well, you can't one of them. At the moment, one of them. Ha ha ha. But yeah, so when Otto did that though, this is when it's about to start getting bad. This is when she's about to really start messing with the club. You think she's in the club now, she about to really be on Sam Crow's ass now. Like she's got a hard on for it. Really. She is not about to stop. And that's where all this chaos is going to come with how this season ends. And it's like, oh my goodness. It's like each end of each season is like a type of effects. And they have that. But I'm so, except season 3 or season 4. But anyway, yeah. So now it's about to get to the point where Stall is about to start poking holes into Sam Crow, and it's about to get really hostile. It's about to take some dramatic turns at this point. We are on episode 10, so there's like 4 more episodes. We got to the end of season 1. So a lot is about to happen in these last couple episodes. It's about to move real fast.
Oh, and yeah, it's a lot about to happen.
It's a lot. It's about to be a whirlwind. It's going to be like action-packed in these last 4 episodes. So it's going to be I'm not ready for it because I'm never ready for a season finale because it always is. But this one I didn't like. It's like I didn't like. It's not actually the season finale. It's like 2 episodes before or something like that. But you know which one that is. We get to it. All of us who watch it know what that is. And it just goes to prove that that person was right the whole time. And it's like it always the person, the most innocent one,
Right.
that it ends up
Always.
happening. You know how a lot of times when you're in a car crash, and it seems like it's more always the passenger than the driver that
Mm-hmm.
is, hurt more severely or unalived or something of that nature.
Right.
And that's how
Right.
I feel in this situation. And a lot of the situations that happen throughout the series, but this will be the first one. So this, yeah. Um whew, man, it's gonna be a lot going on. So we got a lot more to uncover. So this was like real kind of so much chill. We just had, saw bitch ass up in everybody's face. We got rid of
Mm-hmm.
Sherry. She's off. And so you know, and now wait out this Rico case. The biggest thing that happened was that what Otto did to Saul, which was well deserved, and I love. And see Saul and Hale do they thing for thing. I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. I think I was more like, ew, like, why?
Yeah,
Like, I don't like either of them.
it wasn't given, ooh, this is hot and sexy. It was like, ooh, y'all nasty.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It was nothing cute about Hale and Stall at all at that moment. Like, ew, like, why? But she nasty. She looks like she like anything, obviously. I mean, remember, who was it? It was Cone when they were all in the station and she had just grabbed both of their asses, like took a damn. I'm like, you just
I mean, it's not that she's an ugly woman. She just doesn't she lets her masculine side exude way too much. Like if I was a dude, I wouldn't want to date her. So basically you gotta force yourself. Hey, Kamisha, you gotta she has to force herself on people. You know what I'm saying? Either using leverage or, whatever. Cause she's not gonna go with all that masculine energy and sit in a bar and pull like a doctor or a lawyer or something.
Right. Look, we all know that. Don't we know? That's the truth.
I mean, and they would approach her. Like I said, she's a pretty woman. They would approach her, but as soon as that he start talking and that masculine energy come out, they'd be like, "All right, never mind." Shoot, she's the type to go in there and start buying everybody else a drink instead of letting the man buy her a drink.
Well, don't get it twisted though. Some men like that. They like to be the submissive one, and they like an aggressive heifer.
Well, she is definitely an aggressive heifer.
You know who she is. So she's like that the entire time. She never lets up. That is just her MO. That is how she rolled. That is her personality. That is where she strives.
Mm-hmm.
So she looks like the type that brings work home. Like that's all she know. Because she ain't got no life outside of her job. That's what she gives off to me. But when you an ATF agent and you trying to get one over on Sam Crow, you gotta sleep, shit, eat, breathe, sleep, and everything that your job. Because to get one over on Sam Crow, you're gonna have to. Because you see Sam Crow, she can't bark at them. She can't do nothing. She has nothing on them. What can she do? So that's why she about to start creating chaos. If she can't put none of them behind, she gonna make them try to turn on each other. And that's how slick and vindictive that this woman is.
She, it's like, there's no drama. Let me wake up and create some. She's in that mode.
Exactly. So here she comes. Autos don't clearly woke her up. I mean, I did think she could get any worse, but now Stall real low. And that's what did we catch everything? Let me check.
I think we did. And girl, my Wi-Fi about to start tripping because I've been on for 2 hours now.
Oh yeah.
And mine gonna be calling me cheap again.
we gonna leave that woman alone because
I love Samad. I love me Samad. But I don't know if my computer's getting hot or I don't know what the case may be, because it's crazy, because I've done like hours and hours long lives before, but now I don't know, maybe it's just I did a cache refresh, I did all kind of stuff trying to get ready for today so I can go back to back, but I don't know, it's starting to cut in and out, so I don't know if it's me or
Well,
you.
that's
So.
fine because we got through everything.
All right, all right,
That's
all
our
right.
better half, y'all. Thank y'all, everybody, for coming out. Did I show this week? Yep. Oh, yeah. That's when we finally see them having their moment. Like, okay, we're cool. But thank y'all, everybody, for coming out. I know we were gone last week. Thank y'all for coming back this week and holding on. We will be back next week with episode 12. About 4 more episodes to go. And that's where everything is about to go down, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all come back next week. Same time, same place. And I will see y'all. What's it say? Was it? I've learned these top tier to say I have issues. Yes, there'd be a lot of issues. It'd be, that's what you do when you go live. You never know what's gonna happen. But we held on. We did good. My computer kind of acted too. So we gonna let it rest. We gonna get some rest. We gonna see y'all next week. So thanks for watching. We out this nasty